Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, April 6th, and this is your forecast for today. So we are looking at a categorical outlook currently, and we are just seeing kind of a messy day for scattered thunderstorms. Let's see. So we have thunderstorms across much of the west going up into the northern plains. We also have some of those pop-up showers happening across parts of west to central Texas. And then we do see a marginal threat across parts of North Carolina and up into kind of that Midwest area. Now, those to the marginal threat, the only reason those are marginal is because those could be building with the daytime heating. And that brings us to our next thing. Look at these temperatures. These are going to be really nice today. It's going to be 60, 70, and 80 across most of the country today. And it's going to be a really comfortable day out there. Really nice day to kind of get out and do whatever, kind of get out of your house and maybe go for a jog, go for a run. But really, we're seeing this kind of aiding that kind of daytime convection. And we're going to see, especially in the parts of North Carolina where you can see the temperatures are up in the upper 70s into the 80s. And in parts of the Midwest, you can kind of see that ridge building there, allowing some of that warm air to kind of be pocketed into where that storm's going to be at later in the day. So we see these really nice temperatures, and it's just going to be a really nice day. So we'll bring you to your composite reflectivity now, and we see a low developing across parts of California, and we see it kind of whipping, so we're going to see some of those showers produce into the north, into the evening hours. We see some of that precipitation coming out of Mexico and allowing it to kind of build into Texas, giving us one or two isolated, maybe a supercell or two. And then we see kind of the whole system moving to the southeast through kind of North Carolina, starting out in Virginia in the morning hours, working its way through North Carolina. Then we really see some of those rain showers build midday into the late afternoon hours and work its way from Illinois all the way through Pennsylvania. So we'll let that run a few more times. But yeah, just kind of some messy showers today. We'll see them all around. Just a few pop-ups. Not expecting anything big, severe-wise. Maybe one or two could go severe warned, but that's just if one or two gains enough energy. But these are looking like some individual systems that are going to be kind of a conglomeration of isolated cells. So we won't see any one or two really take off. So looking at your supercell composite, so this is going to show us really where the most energy is at. So something we see that is interesting is throughout the day we see a building energy across parts of the plains. We see it work its way into Illinois, so that's what's going to allow some of those storms to kind of build early on. But really looking at it, it's capped, and we see that in those warm temperatures as it runs through. We see it across parts of Kansas, Missouri, and into southern Iowa. We see, also up into Dakotas, we see a little bit of some extra energy. And really the only places that this energy is going to be used is in parts of South Texas and up into the Dakotas. We will see those kind of isolated supercells, but we're just seeing, you kind of tell where the storms are at, do that very light gray rain, kind of that supercell composite is going to be that light gray, so the very low end of the scale. But we do see it producing into parts of Kansas, Missouri, and all the way up into the Dakotas. So this is not going to happen today. So we are seeing, just rain showers today, but that's all capped. We're going to see this energy tomorrow. We are looking at the Tuesday categorical now. And we see marginal across much of the east, including parts of the south of Mississippi and the northeastern part of Louisiana. But the real target here is Indiana, Ohio, and northern Kentucky. So here on Tuesday, we are seeing that slight threat. And currently, we are looking at, that kind of isolated thunderstorm that could go severe. We're seeing some of these, the daytime heating is going to be perfect. It's going to be in the upper 70s in that region. And it is going to be really nice temperature-wise in the morning, allowing for that kind of mid-afternoon convection. So once again, we are expecting these storms tomorrow afternoon. So really today, just kind of some scattered thunderstorms. So there's your last look at tomorrow's outlook for the severe storms. And then looking at our discussion. So the day 2 convective outlook, the Storm Prediction Center in Norman says that there's going to be a slight risk of severe thunderstorms for portions of the Ohio Valley. Isolated to scattered severe thunderstorms are possible across the Ohio Valley late Tuesday into Tuesday night. So what that doesn't tell us, and it says later on down, but we'll figure this out tomorrow as we talk about it. And we will also tomorrow be doing a briefing about what could possibly happen. Really, there's going to be these isolated thunderstorms that might produce a supercell or two. They might become a supercell. So we're going to see these moving through, and they're not going to be moving incredibly fast. So it's going to give them a little bit more energy. It's going to let them kind of slow down, take their time, and maybe we could see a tornado or two. Kind of that core is the border of Ohio, Indiana, kind of that Dayton to Cincinnati area, east to Indianapolis, but north of Lexington, Kentucky. Right in there is a triangulation of a center that we can make because of where all the energies could be matching. So we could see all of this happen right around in there, and then those storms could be long-tracked, so we could expect a few tornadoes out of this, but really they're going to be some isolated thunderstorms, so we're going to be able to see on radar, really, if this produces a hook. So looking back, just kind of thinking about today, not too much, but we're really ramping up, and that energy is building for tomorrow. So all stuff to look kind of forward to and prepare for. So yeah, that about does it. So that's your outlook for today, and that is what's going to be going on tomorrow also. So thank you all so much, and join us tomorrow for our forecast and our briefing that will be posted afterwards.